Today's lesson is at page 77 at your student book. Page 77 at your student book, Cinderella's story. راح نكمل قصة سندريلا. فياريت نفتح كتبنا أو تفتحوا كتبكم معي عشان أي كلمة أنا بكتبها أو أي تعليق أو أي ملاحظة أنت تسجلها، لأنه ممكن ملاحظة أنا أحكيها أثناء الشرح يكون في عليها سؤال بالامتحان. So let's begin. A lot of what ifs. A lot of what ifs. الكثير من ماذا لو. ماذا لو. Okay. Continued from 8 unit 8. then هذا جزء هو تكملة لقصة سندريلا. نذكر بالقسم الماضي Cinderella was missing and Jack has seen a tire tracks on the dirt and they searched and looked for Cinderella everywhere but they didn't find it, and the family decided to go back to the barn because they have other horses. They wanted to make sure they were okay. So in this story or in this part, let's read the whole lesson and then talk about each paragraph. So let me read. When we arrived home, my dad called the police. They arrived quickly and asked us many questions about Cinderella and how the horse disappeared. If someone tried to sell your horse, how much money would you or would they get? Again, if someone tried to sell your horse, how much money would they get? Asked one of the policemen. I explained that Cinderella was worth a lot of money because the horse was well trained. The police asked us many other questions. The police decided that the townspeople would be a big help if Cinderella was stolen. If we told the townspeople that Cinderella was missing, the thieves would get worried. They would not be able to sell the horse because everyone would be looking for Cinderella. Paula and my family made posters with Cinderella's photo on them. Then we drove to town and put them up everywhere. We told people to call the police if they saw the horse. Paula felt bad about Cinderella going missing. We were supposed to have a special day together. When it was time for her to go home, she wanted to stay and help us. Before I went to sleep that night, I felt sad about losing Cinderella, but I felt happy to have a good friend like Paula. Okay, so in this part, the family or dad has called the police. Dad has called the police, okay, and told them about Cinderella and told them that Cinderella has disappeared. The police came to the family's house, to Jenny's house, and asked some questions about Cinderella. For example, does it worth a lot of money? Is there anybody who thinks of stealing Cinderella? And so on. Okay? So, إذا بهذا الجزء من الستوري رجعوا على البيت العائلة زي ما حكينا بالقسم الماضي، والأب داد هو الذي اتصل بالبوليس أو بالشرطة وخبرهم عن قصة اختفاء سندريلا. طبعا وصل رجل الأمن لبيتهم وبدأ بطرح الأسئلة عليهم. أحد هاي الأسئلة إنه هل تستحق سندريلا الكثير من المال؟ يعني إذا حدا فكر يبيعها ممكن يربح فيها أو تجيب له كتير فلوس. طبعا يس، تستحق الكثير من المال because it was well trained. It was well trained. well trained أخذناها بالقسم أو الجزء السابق، معناها مدربة جيدا. سندريلا حصان مدرب جيدا. طيب let's talk about the first paragraph. Now when we arrived home my dad called the police. Who called the police? Who نقدر نحكي who called the police. Dad. من الذي اتصل بالبوليس؟ Dad. Okay. How did the police arrive? كيف وصلت رجال الأمن؟ They arrived quickly. Okay. And started asking many questions and asked us. وبدأوا بسؤالنا. سؤال مين؟ إحنا المقصودين؟ No. المقصود في عائلة جيني وصديقتها باولا. بدأوا بطرح الأسئلة questions عن سندريلا وكيف it disappeared. قلنا معناها اختفت، وكيف اختفت سندريلا.